Hello, my beautiful sunshines. So, today I'm going to be talking about finding your direction in life, finding your path. And if you have not found your path or your direction, then this video is for you, and you are the one I'm talking about. Oh, fun. But anyway, so when I interact with a lot of people every day, and one thing that I'm noticing is there's a lot of lack of direction. And the only reason I resonate with this and the only reason I can pick it up is because that was me. I was Miss Lack of Direction for so many years. I was like the Israelites wandering in the desert forever and ever and ever, and just know I wanted someone to tell me. I wanted someone to be like, this is what you need to do, this is how you do it. Let's do it. I need you to be right beside me, like the jogger jogging beside me, like when you go tandem in anything, that's what I needed. I just needed someone basically to do it for me, but I was going to be their little sidekick. And then I found out that that's not how real world works. You have to do the work yourself. And so when you're wandering aimlessly and you have no sense of direction, this looks like utter chaos, confusion, torturous. It's just this, it's so frustrating. It's so incredibly frustrating to not have a direction to go to in life. You don't know what you want out of life. You don't know where you're going to be at in 5 years. You're just letting the universe tell you these things. You're just letting it happen. You're not pre-planning. You're not taking control of the driver's seat. You are not driving your ship. And so once you get behind the driver's wheel, so now you've healed enough wounds that you're sitting in your driver's seat. You're no longer allowing someone else to control you. You're no longer allowing someone else to drive your vehicle. You are doing this for yourself. You're doing this on your own. You love yourself, and you are getting yourself to the destination that you want to get to. So you're behind this driver's seat, you're all ready to go, and you're like, where am I going? This GPS is empty down here, there's no destination, and I have no path. And you could go to the beach, you could go to the mountains, you could go anywhere that you want. You can go to waterfalls, you could go to a city, you could go out in the country, anywhere and everywhere. The whole world is yours. You just have to choose the path that you want, and there's many choices. Now, you can't necessarily drive to the mountains and, I was going to say get the ocean, but sometimes you can. You can have the best of both worlds. But if you just have to pick a destination, you can't pick 10 destinations. You have to pick one. You have to settle on one. That was the point of that. But anyway, so you pick your destination. And I've been making videos on this, I feel like, on goal setting and finding your purpose and what are your dreams. But it's kind of like going in one ear and out the other. It's just flowing right through. But really, if you find yourself in these states where you're hot 1 minute for something, then you're cold 1 minute, you love this person, and this is the person you want to marry, this is the person you want to have babies with, and then the next moment you're like, I hate you, get out of my life, I can't stand you. Stay over there. Or, just all of this conflict within you because you're undecided on what you even want to do. Do you want to settle down? Do you want to travel the world? Do you want to find love, or do you not want to be restricted? There's all these questions that you got to ask yourself. And you have to love yourself enough to find the time to go within, and the time and the space where it's quiet, and you can go within and ask yourself, what do I want? Where do I want to go in life? What do I want to achieve? Where do I want to travel? Who do I want to meet? Who do I want to see? What kind of life do I want to live? Ask yourself that. And then once you get that answer and you figure out what direction you want to go into, lock it down, honey. Lock down that destination. You've got your path. Now you just got to figure out how to get there. You got to get the fuel in your body. You got to get the brakes on the car. You got to figure out your skills. You got to figure out your goals. You've got to figure out all of that, but you got your path. You know For instance, for me, I was working my normal 9 to 5 job every day, going in, doing my robot stuff, letting the world happen to me. And I would go into work every day. I'd come home, take the kids to football practice or dance practice or whatever it may be, and just living the robotic life, unaware of anything that was going on, just focusing on my to-do list that day, paying the bills, going to work, yada, yada, yada. And then I started realizing that I like to empower people. I like to motivate people. That I feel like that's my gift, to be able to share the information that I learned, share the lessons that comes to me with the world. That way I can motivate you guys to do things and make changes as well. So we're just all raising up as a collective. We're all helping each other. And believe me, if I can do it, anybody can do it, because I was the lost little person just wandering around the desert for 40 years, just over and over and over. But I was really undisciplined, and I wanted to motivate people, but I was undisciplined, no routine, had no structure. So I locked in my destination. Like, I want to motivate people. I want to empower people. I want to let people know that you can do it. You got this. You can move forward. You're in the driver's seat. All you need is a little gas, because now you've got your path, And so I decided that I was going to do that. I started setting goals and becoming the person that I wanted to be, and showing up to work on time, completing those goals, not just writing them down and making them look pretty and letting them sit on the wall, but rather accomplishing them, actually doing what I say. And so then I ended up on here. I became more authentic, and then I was able to spread my word and spread my testimony and share everything that's going on in my life. I used to get on YouTube and not show my face, have videos with my messages and things like that. But now I'm just more my authentic self, that I can show up in these ways where I just get in front of the camera and talk. But it's, for me, how I handle it is I just jump off the cliff. I know where I'm supposed to go. I know that this water below is my next destination, and I've got to go. I just take the leap of faith. It's not always that easy, and that's not everyone's way of handling things. Everyone is different on how they're going to get to their destination, whether it's a slow or fast process. So I'm not discounting anyone on how they handle jumping for their goals or jumping for their purpose or their dream. I've always done that. I made a video with my face and I just put it out there, is how it ended up happening. And let me tell you that I made a goal for the first 31 days of March, for the whole month of March, I was going to post videos. And it's amazing when you stick with something, how much you grow, how much momentum you gain. Because the videos that I started out in the beginning versus the videos now, there's just a world of difference on them. And I am sure that I'm only going to grow more, right? It can only get better from here. There's so much more I have to learn. But I started out as this scared little girl behind a camera, like not even I was timid to even talk. I was outside in one of my first videos and I was like, hey y'all, because people could see me. But now that's just completely different, because I've let the momentum build. I have direction in my life. I know where I'm going. I'm just slowly learning all of the skills to get there. And the best way that I know for my direction, which is these videos, is to just get on here and do it. Just face the fear and face the dragon. And so I encourage all of you to do that as well. Face your dragons and find out your path. And there's so many paths. Some people can really inspire people by singing. Some people are so creative with their crafts. I mean, look at Etsy, look at those websites, and you can see all kinds of creative things that people are making, that they come up with in their minds and physically manifest it, and it's beautiful. There's so many gifts in this world. People can interpret dreams, people can have the dreams and the visions, and there's lots and lots of gifts, and what yours is for you. And only you know that. But love yourself and give yourself the time and space to figure out what that is, because that's going to bring you the ultimate fulfillment. And the end of the day, you are all you got, right? This is the vehicle that you've chose to ride out your destination on earth with. So you need to follow and be in alignment. Everything needs to be good to go on this trip. So if you resonated with this video, just go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah.